occupied. What? How's it occupied? Excuse me, man. My phone overheated. I apologize. Like it literally overheated on me, man. I'm using my other phone, which is acting really stupid right now. Please stop. Okay, here we go. All right. Yeah,
Hey,
there we go.
okay,
Sorry, my
cool.
phone overheated.
It's cool. I can understand it. Yeah, but yeah, I was talking about the stuff's like not only how usually the Red Ranger has a battleizer and stuff.
Right.
Well, of course, well our Rangers have actually like power ups for that. So you've seen some of our videos where we actually have looks like some of the Rangers have gone like Super Saiyan. We could do like things like that. Well, we're trying to work on that, and we're trying to like just increase the look and action and just everything on the series. And it just like because he's the Wyvern Ranger is actually a Slayer. He actually has his own own bow and arrow thing here, which actually is a blade thing. Which also because he has his father's dagger, gives him the access to you know the dragon arrow.
Thanks everybody for joining back. I apologize. My phone overheated.
Hmm?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like it's been a long, long time coming, and we're just finally getting it where it's working. I'm still designing our. If I can get the camera to turn and show you here. Am I not okay? So I'm still working on
Hi,
the
Fabian.
green with the White Ranger helmet here. We have some backup helmets and stuff like that. So yeah, and of course there is Nemesis Rex over there. So and of course my cat Talon.
Oh, Nemesis Rex. That's all cool.
Yeah.
And you
So
said Cat Talon, so Nemesis Rex and Cat Talon. Okay.
normally my cat's yelling because it's that time of the month for the cats.
Uh,
Yeah, you know how it is. My wife loves her cat. But
understandable, man. I'm more of a dog person, but I don't hate cats though.
I mean, I love them both. So yeah, she's very needy. She's right down here grabbing up my leg. but yeah, Jen is at work right now, so yeah, so there's that. But also, speaking of that, so TikTok is actually really awesome because you know how it has the text action where it lets you use the audio on it.
Yep.
Because Jenna is actually at by birth mute. She is unable to talk at all.
Oh, you say when you press mute?
No, I mean my wife Jenna is mute.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So because since TikTok has where you actually put the text in there and that translate it to language, that actually has given her the ability to actually speak for the first time in her entire life.
I see. That's awesome.
But yeah, so she's also originally from Australia. She's super awesome, super sweet, and a huge, huge over the top Power Ranger fan.
That's my first time. Well, no, I'm saying like second time meeting someone from Australia. Honestly,
Hmm?
not like in real. It don't matter.
In time, yeah, I know what you mean. But yeah, I'm here from the United States, and I live in you know, Mobile, Alabama, which is close to Florida, which is hot at times and freezing at times. But yeah, we live close to Florida.
Yeah, I live in Chicago, and right now the snow is getting really stupid right now.
Yeah, I hear. I think the cast of Unworthy is up in the New York region, I believe.
Oh, what'd you say?
I said I believe the cast of Unworthy is up in New York's region, I believe.
Oh, I have
I
to
believe
watch
that.
them because I
I
haven't
think that is.
watched them yet.
But yeah, it's like season 5 I'm sorry, episode 5 Unworthy should be coming out sometime this year.
Oh wow, I thought they would be farther by now. I thought they was on like episode. I don't
It
know.
takes a very long time. You have to edit everything, get everything together, stuff like that.
Okay.
But what I think is really cool about Jenna Garcia is that she is kind of like a Ranger Slayer herself, because you know how like Dragon is a mixture of white and green, and how King Tyranno is red and gold. But Kim's version, which is Kim from Earth 218, is basically gold and I'm sorry, not gold, but green and pink. So she's basically the first ever Terra Dragon Ranger. So they've got the first one of those ever. She's really amazing, and the whole cast and crew of Unworthy is awesome. So yeah.
Yeah, to the point where they actually use part of the design for Shattered Grid for the Pink Slayer Ranger.
Hmm? But like I
But
said, she's actually called the Terra Dragon Ranger. So yeah. So in my opinion, they could probably use the Dragon Zord because they have the Dragon Dagger.
I think so. Yeah, that's
Because
what
if you
Trini
remember,
did.
like in a few episodes of Mighty Morphin, Goldar used the Dragon Dagger. Anybody can use the Dragon Dagger. It doesn't matter if you have the Green Ranger power, as long as you're powerful enough to activate the Dragon Dagger. It has no loyalty. It's just a tool to summon the Dragon Zord itself.
Right, it wouldn't have any loyalty until it was reprogrammed back to Zordon. That's when it
Basically, it
changed.
doesn't belong to Zordon. Originally, I believe it belonged to Rita Repulsa.
Yeah, because he would. They were
Because she
actually like
had the
she
first
helped
one.
him. Did she help him make all six power coins? If I'm correct.
No, Zordon had created the first 5 coins, and she had the Green Ranger coin.
Oh,
And yeah, but it's like the My Morphin Power Rangers is my first ever series, which was I believe in '94, and I was born like in 1984. So yeah, like getting up there in age, but yeah,
yeah, I mean you're not that old. I mean my dad was born in '74, so
yep. But yeah, that's cool. But yeah, it's like when you just keep working and keep active, it helps a lot, you know.
yeah, because you inspire me. I got a comic book that I been wanting to make for a while,
Hmm?
and
Long as you keep trying and work hard and just keep at it, will always pay off.
yes
I
sir.
mean, basically, all this shirt is just one of those Under Armour sports shirts. That's all it is.
But you make it look good with the helmet and everything that matches.
Yeah, I mean, that's all we're doing. It's just like getting stuff from Walmart. Anything you get, like this is just basically a jacket from Hot Topics. Then this is just like those Gold Bond gloves that we've used in with the grip here, so you can actually use like this the touch screen. That's all these things are. We just you can get stuff from Hobby Lobby, you can get things from Hot Topics, online stores, Walmart, Target, Goodwill. As long as you treat your suits clothing right and you work with them and customize them, you can make anything out of them. I mean that gold armor there is just basically hot glue and a corset.
Wow.
It just takes a lot of time. And our helmets here, like the White Ranger helmet and the other Rangers, I got those helmets at Walmart and I just customize them. I get the ones with the no visors in them. And I take a Coca-Cola bottle, just paint it black and just fit it into the frame of the where the opening is. And then add hot glue, customized tinfoil, yeah, yeah. And you get your helmets.
Okay.
I mean, you can actually get the helmets from Walmart or Walmart online for less than $100.
Yeah, because biker helmets aren't that expensive.
Well, Honda's got expensive ones, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, big names they always expensive.
But yeah, but like these small companies like Walmart or other places that you can get like actually I believe the Green Ranger, sorry, the White Ranger helmet is just like a dirt bike helmet, just modified and stuff like that. Cats. But yeah, everything takes a lot of time and effort and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah, that's what That's like with every project. I mean, whatever you do, I mean, it's gonna take time because you
Hmm?
just gotta stick with it. You gotta, as they say, the thing you gotta get through is the boring phase. The boring phase is when you're like, oh my god, I've been sitting here creating this stuff for like
Oh,
months
yeah.
now, and
It's
then you
crazy.
like,
Also, what we actually managed to make is the web shooters for the Spider Gwen suit too.
oh, those are cool.
Yep. So she just goes right here, and it's like like that there. We also
What
have
about
let's see,
Tom Holland's web shooter? He showed her on a video. Was
we also
literally
have
like,
like our own custom gauntlets, stuff like that. It has like opens up here and get open, and that's for like the standard version of the Wyvern Slayer and the Green Ranger, which is the female version of the Green Ranger, which is coming later on. But yeah, there's gonna be like more Rangers from different universes and there's stuff like that.
okay,
But like I said, the Purple Rangers Strama and White Rangers from the Spider Universe, Blue Rangers from like Legacy Universe, and so on and so on.
okay. Oh yeah, I
But
forgot
yeah,
about the Legacy universe. That is a separate officials Power Ranger universe.
yeah, there's like back with like the Master Rangers and stuff like that.
Man, I want to see the a show about the Mega Rangers because they hinted toward it at like when Jason and them left, and then they came back. Like he really, we know that in the comic book they didn't really, you
Hmm? But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like our Blue Ranger was the I think it's called the Mega Ranger Red Ranger at one point. But he like see what it is that the Wyvern Slayer goes in there and he just like kills every ranger and everything in his path. But he actually made a mistake and misses a few rangers here and there. And the military foundation, like how Dragon was in the comic book was grabbed by this military and they started making their own Ranger stuff, and like in a comic book.
know, right?
So this is like basically if you they're basically kind of like the Zeo crystals almost, which is inside this morpher here. It's kind of like those, but they're military made, and it's like see they just try to get the survivors of any Rangers that's left over that Tommy misses because like I was saying, our Ranger Slayer is Tommy Oliver, but his dragon son.
Yeah. And I
And
was actually analyzing that was an ironic twist of fate because he's old now, and that's what he did to Rita Repulsa. He like literally just killed
yeah,
her. Even thinking about it.
but yeah, it's like he just Tommy is angry because the Ranger Slayer Kimberly, his mother, was killed in the earlier episode, which is going to happen in our series. And it's like Tommy finds out about it, then hears that Draken had his mom killed. So he goes out and just
Oh, we're gonna
slays
run that
his
man
father.
Black Ranger.
Yep, that's our Blue Ranger. But yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, so Tommy kills his father with his own dragon dagger and stuff. Just like slashes his throat.
Oof, that sounds gruesome as the comics, because that's what you
But
know.
and after that, then the Centurions come after like Tommy, and then it's like Tommy like summons the Dark Dragon Zord and the Wyvern Zord to make the Dragon Emperor Megazord, and he blows up his own planet. And then he just leaves to another universe, and he's like, "F you all, I'm just taking the Sky Striker Zord and the Megazord and leaving."
I do have to ask if one Zord exists in your universe, because that would definitely tip it in the Power Rangers' favor. Is Serpentina a thing in your universe
Serpent
from Lord
Terror,
Zord?
well, it has to just see because there's multiple universes. Because like in multiple universes, like Zordon's alive in another universe and stuff like that. Kind of like where the universe where Astrama comes from, which is our Purple Ranger. Andros didn't destroy Zordon to save the universe in that universe. Instead, what happened is that Tommy kills every single Space Ranger, and Astrama is left for dead on the moon's surface.
Dang.
So this military group actually saves her. Just like with the Spider Universe, their Peter Parker was the Gold Ranger, and he came after him. And of course, at that time, Gwen Stacy was actually Gwenom, which is the White Venom.
Yep.
So we're like trying to reach in this not too many universes. I was gonna have a stormtrooper, but I don't want to reach too far out there. Don't want to have too much going at one time.
Yeah, 'cause then you would get into Star Wars and Halo, and it would start getting
Yeah,
like,
that'll get too muggy. That'll get too much. Yeah. So, but we're trying to keep it as simple as possible. But like in season 2, we're gonna have a gold and silver ranger,
okay, yep.
and of
So
course the hyperstorm rangers have the hyper strike megazord.
I can't wait to see that because I just want to see what it looks like, honestly.
Hmm? But yeah, it's like you know how the arbiter is in Unworthy.
I sadly don't, because like I said, I haven't watched that yet.
But yeah, well, I'll send you. Well, Unworthy Productions is on TikTok. I'll send you a link to him later on. But this guy, he like just kills every ranger, but he gives them an option: give me your coin or your power, and he'll basically let you live. Kind of like how on Batman, if like Mr. Freeze said basically to Batman, step aside. I want to get this guy. If you don't get my way, I won't hurt you. So basically, the arbiter is like, give me your coins and I'll let you live. Basically, what he's saying, but the Rangers won't give him their coins. So he actually goes around killing Power Rangers. So, but Tommy, our version of Tommy, he just kills anyone, anywhere. He even destroys the planets, the cities, people, anybody gets in his way. But the Arbiter, on the other hand, he just wants the Rangers. He's still in his mind, he's still being a hero, and he's just trying to protect because on his planet, I think it was Draken and King Tyranno are having a war on his home planet, and they managed to kill all these innocent people. So that's what set him over the deep end because he wanted to protect people, and by accident, he kind of like he's still being a ranger, but he's still trying to get rid of all the evil in the universe, even the multiple universes. So just killing the rangers in his mind, it's handling the problem.
Yeah, it is, but it's not because honestly, like if we have another event like Shatter the Grid, and the grid gets
That's the
shattered
thing about it.
again,
He kills every dragon, every ranger in every universe. Yeah, the Arbiter kills Draken and King Tyranno.
my God,
He's actually killed Draken multiple times.
dang. So he definitely is gonna try to definitely kill the Evil Grid Ranger for sure because
He's actually killed Tommy, every single Blue Ranger. I think, like Earth 218 might be the last Power Rangers out there besides a few others.
dang.
But unlike that, so this is like a few years, like maybe 35, 45 years after, Draken's been around in our version. But of course, it's like Tommy is like just psychotic. He wants attention. He's been like, just he even kills his own sister just to get attention from his father.
Oh my God, that's
Yeah, it's like
crazy.
when you see like that one armor getting ripped open, he's actually pulling her power out of her suit, just like because there's supposed to be a heart on there, but you can't show a heart being ripped out of someone's armor. But Tommy is psychotic. He even killed his own little sister to get the Green Ranger powers.
Oh my God.
But yeah, and we actually have a Mighty Morphin belt for that sister. It's like you can see it's like a dark power coin on there. But since he's a Slayer, and his mom's Kimberly, so he has actually the Slayer powers too. So he can actually make a power bow, all this other stuff. But actually, it's on the arm here, and it's more like a blade, like a long sword like blade that can actually switch into the power bow.
That sounds good.
Mhm. But it's taken a lot of time, but it's really, really worth it. It really is. Only problem is we're still casting for our Astronema, but everything comes when it comes. But I think we'll
Yeah,
probably have
sure.
her. she'll probably appear maybe episode 5 or so. Because I want to still like get the basic down on the first few episodes, like where he kills Draken and all that sort of stuff.
That makes sense because that's like I don't know if you watched that new He-Man show on Netflix.
I've
They
actually
moved.
seen a part of it. It's really cool.
It was, and season 2 was everything I thought it was, and the next season, oh my god, that's gonna be on a level like of what you're trying to do because
Mhm.
the cyborg mother is trying to take over everything.
Yeah, I mean that's just insane.
Hyperstorm Green Wolf Ranger here. Thanks for joining, bro. Let me follow you
Yeah,
real quick.
he is. Yeah, really awesome. He's our Green Ranger, and the Nightmare Black Ranger Zero. He is our Blue Ranger.
It's more for time. I ain't got no more for.
Actually, it's a Hyperstorm Hyperfusion. Ranger. Yeah, yeah. Actually, if the
Oh,
Green Ranger's case, it'd be Hyperstorm Hyperfusion Green Okami Ranger. Okami is the Japanese word for either god or a wolf.
yeah, I know Okami because I played the game. Oh, in
Yeah,
this,
so
I
it's
think that
Green Okami Ranger, and the Blue Ranger would be Hyperstorm Hyperfusion Blue Cerberus Ranger.
so that's okay. So basically, Hyperstorm is gonna be. It's kind of like Ninja Storm, like where, but not. I know what I'm saying, but
It's
where it's gonna
hyper
say
because they're like bringing the storm to a new level. It's basically um just think like what we can't say certain things, but still, basically they're like powered rangers. I'm a power ranger, but and it's just well, they're just taking it, bringing the storm, bringing like the hyperstorm. It's like you can say like bringing the pain, but because these are rangers from different universes and they're broken. They're like lost their lovers, they lost their friends, families, their planets are just broken in so many ways. So they're just mentally damaged and scarred in all sorts of ways.
yeah, but I can already like what you said. I know when they finally find Tommy or whatever, they're gonna be like, have that emotional trauma. Like you caused all of this, and like,
Yeah, I mean,
I
it's like
mean,
just to see someone get their throat slashed right in front of their team, or like at one point where we're going to try a Trini on here, like the Yellow Ranger, he actually steps on her back, smashing her spine, and slings her into a river where she can't even swim. So not only does he cripple them, he just wants to make them just suffer as much as he can. And he takes their powers. When he does that, he increases his own powers with like a dark. See, but it is the Wyvern dagger is also like a evil master morpher. Then actually you can twist the end done here and still summon Zords and other stuff.
thanks for joining Shogun Trinity.
So yeah, it's been a very, very long time coming.
Yeah, so it's basically what I see is definitely gonna be more of the darker tone, similar to I love
Really,
Gundam.
it's gonna be like
Gundam is,
Dark Horse Comics Dark.
you said Dark Force?
It's like Dark Horse Comics, like Spawn, all those other things like that.
Oh my god, yeah,
It's gonna be
that
really, really dark.
I
And
see.
you seen like our teaser video where you hear like them saying state of emergency, nerd murder, all this stuff. That's basically like a teaser for what it's gonna be like.
Sounds like Attack on Titan and what's happening right now, which I'm not going to spoil it for nobody. I'm not gonna
In fact, our Black Ranger, which is was a Gold Ranger, which is now a Duck Ranger, which is my good friend and my wife's good friend, Riley Rosewater. I mean Rosewood. Anyway, Rosewood actually is supposed to be like Raven from Teen Titans on there.
I see.
So
Is she
that's
gonna
why
have
if you
like
see purple
well,
hair,
she
everything
might.
like that.
I was gonna ask if she's gonna have a demon form, but I don't know.
We'll have to see in season 2. But if you actually notice on the Duck Ranger's forehead, you have a red jewel on her forehead.
Right?
So yeah, on the Duck Ranger helmet. But you can actually look on our TikTok account. You can see like the helmets and stuff like that as they're being made. Tongue tied. But yeah, it's like the red jewel on her forehead on her helmet is a wink at Teen Titans because we're gonna have like Easter eggs all over the place in our series.
Okay, that's gonna definitely make it stand out for sure because I missed the original Teen Titans.
Hmm? And
Honestly.
this, yeah, I mean, Teen Titans Go has got its funny parts, but still, yeah. But we love the classic Teen Titans, and it's just really gonna be out there. And let's see where is that sucker. Let's see if we can get over
I
here.
mean, you're not
And we
lying. I
have
mean,
like
Teen
we actually
Titans Go.
have this too.
Oh wow, wait, who was that?
It's well, Rita, you know, like one of those monsters is a bust from one of our monsters.
Oh,
It's supposed to be a demon.
yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna have like also monsters in the
You just
series
wanna
too, because
say
you know
that.
how Power Rangers have to have monsters, stuff like that, you know.
Right.
And I remember as one of the comic books had like zombie rangers, so we're gonna try and do stuff like that too.
I didn't even know that.
It's like I believe one of the issues with the Ranger Slayer in it, you can actually see on the cover, she's actually shooting arrows into zombie rangers. So I believe that's one of the covers, I believe.
That's disturbing.
Because like I believe it's the Mighty Morphin Rangers are actually like zombies in that one, I think.
Yeah,
I had
that's
to
what
see
happened
and
to this
find
guy.
that cover somewhere.
Well, that didn't exactly happen to this guy, but with Carlos, he ended up getting turned to a vampire at one point.
Hmm.
And they didn't know.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, it's
No, you
just
can go.
been a very, very hard time coming. And let's see what else we got around here. I was going to try and introduce like some other stuff in here, like they can actually notice when we make a mess here. Oops, moment here. See that for bonus reel. We actually supposed to have like Sailor Moon on here too.
You're supposed to have who?
Sailor Moon.
Oh, Sailor Moon. Oh wow.
You can actually see this is supposed to be like Dark Neptune. But we're probably gonna like cut that out of there because it's like she's supposed to have like a hidden weapon inside her, like power activator. But we're probably gonna cut the Sailor Scouts out of the series because that's just dipping in too much stuff in there.
Right. And technically, if you actually have Sailor Moon, she, has that really overpowered form where she can't die. So that would actually make it like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But and we're supposed to have like a horror universe, but we're trying to stick just basically like a couple of universes, like the Legacy universe, the Spider Verse, Titan Verse, and just basically just that there, and a little bit of Shattered Grid. But yeah,
I have one idea for you, like, if you want to. Like, for Ninja Storm, you could do it like some kind of tribute to Shane.
yeah, we could do
Because he
that. Then,
did.
and we were gonna try to have a tribute to some of the Rangers that died in the past, and like real Rangers, like from I think it was Dino Thunder. You know, Trent died. The actor that died was Trent. We're just gonna have like a
Oh yeah, I
mention for
did
him and
see
our stuff.
that.
And we're
I
gonna have
didn't
like
even.
we're gonna try and have like a memorial role for the real life actors that died in real life as for the Rangers, like for Trent, for Trini and stuff like that. We're gonna try and have a memorial wall for these Rangers that died in real life.
That's gonna be cool. I didn't even know. I forgot because I remember now. I looked it up that Trent passed away, and I know Shane. I don't know who else.
Yeah, I think a few others died, but just these things happen, and it's just
I'm glad Bulk and Skull still alive. They've been in almost every single Power Rangers up
yeah.
like
And it's
original one.
like the person that played as Bulk was actually, I believe, in
He was a
I'm thinking
hyper.
Hyperforce, yeah, Hyperforce, yeah. That's where we're getting like a mixture of our names is Hyperforce and Ninja Storm. So it's Hyperstorm.
Oh wow.
So it's
I
basically a
didn't-
little mixture of that.
Excuse me. Sorry about
Cool. But so that's where we got a little the title of the name was just from like a hyperstorm, and it's basically like hyperforce and ninja storm basically together because you got the military factor from hyperforce and you got like the combat skills from ninja storm. So that's where you get hyperstorm
Yes, sir.
because you have that military factor that has to deal with this. So why not have them from the future trying to prevent this from happening?
Right. Sounds like Trunks. Honestly,
Uh, a
that's
little bit
exactly.
there and there. But as you remember in the Dragon Ball Super universe, if you change the events in the past, it always doesn't change the events in the future. It can also make it worse.
Yeah, depending on what they do, because I mean, technically they kill Draken's already dead. They kill Tommy's evil son, then he won't exist.
Mhm.
Basically, I don't know what's gonna, I don't know what's gonna happen at the end. I just hope it's not like a now the worst ending I have seen for a what if comic. I don't know any of them was Deadpool kills the whole Marvel universe. That actually
Oh
whole
yeah.
comic disturbed me, and I almost didn't want to
Yeah.
read any more Marvel comics because I thought it was real. And I'm like, oh, this fake. But he ended up everybody died, and he was the only person left.
Yeah, that's just crazy. But
But
it's
I
like,
know
we're actually looking forward to also watching the Legend of the White Dragon. That's gonna be so cool with Jason David Frank. He's like working really hard on this movie.
and it's a fan, it's a fan funded movie. I want to see it myself, honestly.
True, and I believe his daughter is playing in the movie too.
I didn't know he had a daughter. That's cool.
He has a daughter. I believe her name is Jenna Frank.
Yeah, because I had just found out something I didn't know too. Junie Cortez and Spy Kids got married and they have a child. I didn't even know all of that. And
Heh,
Carmen's still not married, but I didn't know.
wow. Yeah.
That's how I know I'm
My,
getting
the
old.
times have changed.
You said what?
He said, my, the times have changed.
Yeah, I know I'm getting old now. When I start seeing certain people get married, I'm like, man, I wasn't expecting that.
It's like, oh, that hurts. Yeah, but I know what you mean, man. Well, I gotta get going, and thanks for the interview, man.
You welcome. And I
Hmm.
definitely be posting it on YouTube and stuff. I just have to get both parts off of both
Edited
phones.
together, and you can feel free to add some of the clips I sent to you and other stuff like that. It's all good, man.
Yes, sir. I'm glad that we could have a live interview. It was fireside chat more so, but it was fun.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Well, yeah, well, yep. Just trying to figure out how to shut this thing off here, but yeah, well, take care, man.
You too. Thank you guys. Thank you, Red Heart. Thank you, Joel Milton. Thank you, Nightmare Black Ranger. Thank you, everybody, for joining. So that's going to end our live session. Thanks, everybody.